Now please, grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we're going to proceed along, digging into the details of the trades. This is Rico. Got it, meow. Gasher quietly sat in the chair again. Round 2. There are 4 trades made in total. There ain't that many. Oh, I've been a commoner the whole way. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. And cards required 50 tokens, so only so many people can make trades. Round 2, baby. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad you got even more time to sort it out. I was pounding, wondering when I get past the bad card, meow, but Earl didn't change up to the very end. Woof! I made it through all 5 trades, meow. Who can we sing Q-Tarum first and didn't last for her, right? And you now we're near the bottom, right? I think we had enough tokens to trade cards. Well, those are different. Listen, Gorilla, that's wrong, meow. What? There were 5 trades, woof. 5? Wait, by my memory, there were 3 trades. Then I heard there was one just before the main game. I get it. You misunderstood, Kitaro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense. That's our line, meow. Sorry, but nobody's given me an explanation. Oh, well, that's on us. Hey, Kitaro, when was it that you passed Sarah the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have sacrifice from the start? Nah, that ain't it. First card I had was commoner. I get it. That tells me most of the trades. Well, I don't have a clue. Woof, why is that, meow? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. For real? Why'd you trade what? Who'd you trade what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Eh? Then what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie, but... At first I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner, meow? And I deepened our trust doing it. Yeah. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, pass the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. Second trade, what got traded? Sacrificing Kutaro's commoner. Yeah, Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kutaro's commoner. In the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kutaro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what it'd mean. Also, Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, meow. We're gonna have you tell us all the details of the third trade. Progress. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, meow, so I want to know the situation, woof. Third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. Trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head, too. It's been in broad strokes, at least. Second trade, third trade, and so forth. Fifth trade. That's the rolls they ended up with. Of course, it's all guesswork. Banana ba, banana ba, banana ba, bum bum banana banana ba, ba bum banana bum banana da 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 da. Why aren't you talking? I was off doing all this stuff by myself, Woof. I want to see laptop, meow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now, Woof. Worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. I think you've been traded the sacrifice. Damn, Kutaro, you gonna make that trade on the spot and then act all innocent? Something strange here. Yep, Kutaro's acting weird. Why won't you deny it, Kutaro? What? I mean, you did need a ring-up box to trade. If you used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? Oh yeah, time to mash his heart. Time to mash a heart. Oh, it's moving really fast. Oh, okay. I'm missing the buttons. I can't click that. Did I do it? Yes, I did it. Be as silent as you want. It's no use. Spit it out. Spit it all out, Kutaro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. A pathetic adult. Third trade. My sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me. It was Sue's doing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Sue knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? Everybody was sharing the laptop. Sue wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ring-up box to trade my sacrifice on Sarah's keymaster. Don't know a thing about that. Wait a second, you chose two other people and made them trade? You can do that? Must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. Sue, isn't it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, KG. Progress. Discussion is stuck in equilibrium. But I hear the truth from your mouth. Yeah, but what? Exactly, because he was with us. Question is, how did you know the sacrifice? She's just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew, huh? No. No, picking would be impossible. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have done it. Suspicion cleared? So you saw it directly. Most attempt was to negotiate with Sue. As a condition for his trade, he showed Sue a sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. Let us use our imagination to consider what their negotiation was like. That's true, we saw that. Yes, even Sue's already recognized that fact. Yeah, that's right. How did Sue react to Kyotaro's proposition? True. Exactly, you're frail, Sue. You surely wouldn't have had that courage. Is that meant to be a provocation? It's not working. It's also too cool-headed. No, he couldn't have. No, I'm sure Sue was on guard. Kotaro had taken the laptop from him once before. Sue wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Did they make a deal through the door? Yeah, amusing. I just thought of a way. That's true. That's exactly. That's what Kotaro did to propose his deal. Sue must have been fairly wary of Kotaro who could be best in musical force. So Kotaro informed him that he was a sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Sue, you had yet another objective on top of tokens in the Sarah folder. You controlled the sacrifices you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Connor were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Kotaro through the door. Want to make a deal, he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. There I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell ya. They told me, set up the props used for the death game. That's true? You set up the cards? Yeah, of course I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card and just placed it random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. That's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100, meow? No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. She left herself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning, pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again? All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. Eh? The fourth trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't do any trade. Your guess is off the mark there. I didn't do any trades. In fact, I couldn't because I didn't have the tokens. That's a poor excuse. Quiet, Lona. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the fourth trade, woof. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well then, it must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. 2 of them were accomplices. Ahem? Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. Suspect the fifth trade that followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. Sacrifices Keiji? It's all wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the fifth trade. It's too spouting nonsense to lead everybody by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiji is the sacrifice, and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm the sage? Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Oh, wait a second. At the start you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way, then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? I see. Guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. Let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable. Sue. Enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? Sue, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Fortunately, I'm the keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? The keymaster is Kyutaro, though. Looks like we got him good. My real role is Sage. Kyutaro's a sage? Ridiculous, that's impossible! It's possible, alright, and as the sage I'm making an announcement. Keiji's without a doubt the keymaster. It can't be true, that's all! You were on the right track to think accomplices, but it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Kyutaro. Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? Trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. First, when Super traded me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up. So in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kyutaro's cars got traded. The fourth trade sure ended up pushing the loner now, meow. Oh, hold on, Kyutaro, when she passed out during the fourth trade? I'm getting confused. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out, meow. He used to hold 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner, woof. Huh? Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens at the fourth trade, meow. And he couldn't have traded, woof. Said when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. I ended up talking with Kyutaro and we thought things over. Fourth trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. Actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kyutaro was passed out. Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster. Seeing you acted funny, Sarah, I was convinced to sacrifice a move to you. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided to knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. Persuaded me to give it up, didn't know what Sue was thinking after all. So I trusted Keiji and had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them? Keiji could do the trade himself, but okay, he hasn't worked out his logic. No, I think I have to... Well, I'm kind of stuck here. You gave him all your tokens, meow? Sure did. Seems like that landed way outside Sue's ballpark. Hey, shut up! Running out of leeway, are we? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Kyutaro having the Keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the sage's power of clairvoyance? Oh, so you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion. You're able to check the new statement from Sue. I just have to keep going. F. Power of that card, you don't mean... Yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course. Sage could use clairvoyance even outside of the main game? That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it! Unravel all the mysteries now? Should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Qtaro's Keymaster. Then I made the fourth trade to swap Qtaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now, there isn't even need to discuss the fifth trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed, I'm a commoner. Any other questions? No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if I look back at the trade so far. The card I had at first was a commoner. Keiji's was a Keymaster. In the first trade, Keymaster was sent to me and my commoner to Keiji. Next, the second trade. Sacrifice went to Qtaro, and his commoner went to someone else. Next, the third trade. Sue initiated a trade that sent me the sacrifice and Qtaro the Keymaster. In the fourth trade, his Keymaster went to Keiji and the Sage to Qtaro. Part of the strange, sure enough, it's the Sage card. If the Sage is out of place, he should have been a commoner the whole time. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the fourth trade? That must mean Keiji's first card wasn't Keymaster, that's the only thing. Keiji's first card being the Keymaster, that was a lie. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. So his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning too. That's why in the first trade he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? Are you really going to vote for Sue? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now if the discussion leads to you getting picked. I'm afraid too, but I just get a weird feeling. Are we sure Sue is really a commoner and that Keiji is the Keymaster? Now. You're exactly right. There are still mysteries remaining. Fifth trade. Why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? The other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore. Yeah, meow, this fifth trade, we should talk about it some woof. If by chance we picked a sacrifice, we're done for, you know. We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji? Digging up old conclusions. It's just going to make us more lost. It's your turn to die, Sue. That's how it'll end. No. We can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who are in the final vote. Yeah, I know, it's great. It's plot twist after plot twist. There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice via the fifth trade. Be Keiji's Keymaster. Sukano now should be the sacrifice, right? Alone really a commoner, meow? Should we believe that, woof? This is right. Sue was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Connor and now, which of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Kitara are lying. Damn it, damn it! Sue doesn't seem very persuasive at all. To say Sue fell for Keiji's trick. Location of the sacrifice or any other card, he didn't know one lick about the truth. If he'd stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card. I kept it on me at all times to avoid just that, kept it tucked beneath my clothes, so he didn't have a chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. Huh? It's just painful to think it over anymore. Vote for Sue. Let's end this, Sarah. Sarah, you really didn't have tokens, right? You didn't hand someone the sacrifice? Please believe me. Alright. In that case, it's gotta be someone with tokens who made it to the final vote, yeah? Sue Arcana. Is there any possibility that this Keymaster was sent somewhere else at some point? Tara's Sage Power should let him see that Keiji is the Keymaster. Then is that possibility zero? What if it's all the loner lying, Woof? Well, I mean, we know the loner. Him not being able to refute anything is weird, meow. Could it be he's actually accomplices with Bucket Girl when putting on an act, meow? No, you didn't tell him, Qtaro. Qtaro, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes? Yep, take a look, it's right here. And when you woke up, where was it? On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table? I call that being off you, meow! As I thought. That tablet Qtaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was flying near you when you passed out. What'd you say? I would assume this is Qtaro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? Sue took it. Because Sue took the tablet from Qtaro. What? But they're locked by fingerprints, Woof. Sure, but while we're near him, he could bypass that by simply pressing the fainted Kutaro's finger to it. And so we arrive at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when Sue looked at the tablet, he might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the 4th trade. That's when Kutaro had the Sage and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he would use Kutaro's Sage power to also know as the Keymaster. So, has Sue just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me. Or not, wonder if I'm acting right now? Or maybe I'm telling the truth. Sue. Not good. Now there's a possibility that Sue has to sacrifice. So as it stands, there's no way we can vote for Sue. That doesn't mean we can just vote for Connor now, either. Oh. Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys. We'll discuss who it's safe to vote for. Oh, Jesus. We gotta find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice. This is an absolute no-go. He's most likely to pull this kind of trick. But between Bucket Girl and Mrs. House, is there any real difference, Wolf? You need a certain amount of tokens to take the sacrifice from Sarah in the 5th trade. I can think of his tokens, Meow. Girl had a lot. Big Sis now only had a little. Woof. What do you even do now, Meow? Tokens. But I can't choose now Akana, damn it. But I don't know the aim of the one who did the trade. What possibilities are there? Because there are the token counts, you'll get your answer. Like Jin says, now hardly had any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then is now the one with the least likelihood? Wait, please, this isn't right. Big Sis now? Least likelihood? You're going to kill me with such vague reasoning? Please have another discussion. You're right, we can't end this discussion. What are you saying? I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you? Wait for anyone to get tokens. By stealing tokens from Alice's body. I knew you could do it. Big Sis now wouldn't do such a thing, Meow. But it's true, when I went to check the body, the tokens were already gone. And now was closely inspecting the room of lies. No, it ain't just now who could have done it. Couldn't any of us have gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. And it all ends with a game of trust. The last action is going to be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the 5th trade? As in, just before the main game started, woof? I hope you can find the sacrifice. We have to determine based on Sukana and Nao's actions at the time of the 5th trade. I was sitting on the stairs thinking back on everything that had happened. I was on the laptop in the winner's room this whole time, would you believe that? Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly. Did anybody see what the 3 were doing? I was just now on the stairs for most of the time. I was searching out by myself to see if there are any other exits, Meow. And see those 3, Meow? Sorry, Woof. Come think of it, didn't you tell me you found something while searching? Meow, yeah. There's a smartphone on the stairs, Woof. What? I wouldn't even make calls. It was useless for escape, Woof. I hope if escape had vanished, I couldn't even stand up. Everything I'm saying is true. Sarah, please save me. I eventually went to check the robo-blocked exit. It was always the same hopeless situation, though. So I don't know what Now was doing at the time. The friendly policeman was showing aside rubble. I didn't know a thing. There's also a ring-up box right in front of me. What do you think, Miss Sarah? Can't take Sue's claim seriously. If only I hadn't passed out. Kana, why aren't you speaking? Are you hiding something, Kana? Don't think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I mean, I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped? Kana, was it a smartphone you lost? How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Jin, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a ways down the stairs, Meow. Yeah. See, she must have dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely. That's not it. Are you protecting... Are you protecting Kana, Sue? Me? Stick up for Kana? Think back for me. When we were climbing the stairs, Sue and Kana were walking in front. She had dropped the phone then. Everyone should have noticed. Short, this was only dropped after we had all climbed up to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana? Because, Sarah, there's a message on this phone, meow. Right, that's what Kana's sister. Huh? It's a different message. Thank you. I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister. Because that's how Kana can atone. This. Please give that back. Hold on, did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this messages? No way. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me? Yes. Yeah, I know it's strange. But Kana, you're... So you wanted to save Sarah that much? Yes. Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the third floor to trade. Hey now, you're talking like Kana's... Are you saying she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. Yeah, what worthless reasoning. It's all a load of... No, it's all correct. You idiot, don't say anything! Kana did the fifth trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. Kana! Kana did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. This is just the worst outcome. Self-sacrifice, Kana! Sue, you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the votes toward Kana. Shut up! Since there was no other way for Kana to survive. Please wait. Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? Huh? With the fifth trade, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card. When she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then she looked at her phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart, and she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that Sue had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make Sue a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sue's sacrifice. Sarah's sacrifice, sorry. Kana. But... the card she received was a commoner.